how about I tell you how we can control our lust again?
You fucked with the wrong
asexual Christian.
Just like with any addiction, best way to ignore these fantasies is to occupy yourself with literally anything productive and have a healthy life. And about dealing with existence of these fantasies in our minds, I say just accept that they exist and move on. Or there's an even easier solution. What? Oh god damn it, not another one. Looking for these? Give them back, you demon! I'll give them back once you've proven me wrong, freak. Yeah, okay, and who are you supposed to be then? Why, darling, I'm a sex inspector, of course. I say what's appropriate. My job is to distinguish natural from unnatural sexual fantasies, so they wouldn't get into our society and become the normal. And how do you find them? Let me show you. Maestro!
In the all-new episodes of Sex Inspector, we inspect his headhunters as he's about to begin his investigation.
Crime. Just another kick in the barrel of disgust. One day, it's all going to fall over.
Well, as long as Sex Inspector is on the case, that barrel is going to be as marble as the career of a housewife.
What do we have here? A book. Let's see what it contains, my goofy sidekick.
I'm proper fucking stupid!
Yes. It seems some fiend has left a book full of confusing images to test my skills.
You're right, boss. You should show him. You're smarter than everyone.
And show him I will, Sir Gophius the Third. Now let's see here. This one seems alright. No problem here. This mannequin is of perfect proportions. Obviously disgusting. I'll censor that one. This is a sexualized video game character. No bums allowed. Censored. The skirt is too small. Censored.
What about this one, sir?
This one, my boy, aims to please the people with a fat fetish. Censored. Dwarf fetish. Anorexic fetish. Angel fetish. This man is obviously attempting a rape. Rape fetish. Disgusting. Foul. Yuck. That's a fetish. Censor it. Censor it. Censor it all!
But sir, none of those images had sex in them!
Yes, Gophius, for you see, everything can be sexy, and that's enough to be disgusting. For nothing is more disgusting than being distracted by our animal urges in this prime elegant society.
What about you, boss? Don't you long for someone?
The only lady I need is justice! And of course our oak meat tobacco, smooth to the touch.
Another violent assault by the hands of Sex Inspector! Stay tuned same time next week when we'll crack down the case of pineapples on a pizza. Is it disgusting or not?
Definitely. So in one word, censorship. I'll have you know some fetishes can become real dangerous. Way easier to ignore stuff if no one else sees or talks about it, of course. All these freaks finding out that there's more of people like them on the internet. That is the problem.
Balls!
I should just walk away right now. I left them alone. What have we learned today?
Me and SpongeBob are friends again.
Great, go be friends somewhere else.
That is why this video will be taken down.
Problem detected.
Yes, I'd like to report the problem here. But don't you see, that's not the answer. If you'll hide away the problem, you'll also hide away the answers we've been searching for all along. And we won't be able to help out those who are so confused.
Imagine that your brain was made of tiny boxes, and find the box that's
Thick.
and crush it! Okay?
No, I'm not having
Thick.
thoughts.
Alright! It worked!
Problem detected?
Who cares about them? A rotten apple spoils a bunch. Each one of these unnatural fetishes disgusts me and everyone I protect.
Waiter, there's a
Thick.
in my soup.
Jewish swine!
Okay, I don't have time for this. Call me when you're done squabbling. I have countless videos and dreams to destroy.
Well, I care about them. You disgust me. Now hold on, I'm just trying to make it an even battle against those disgusted housewives you're supporting.
Here! Pass it along! Don't worry, there's plenty to go around! Well, no one seems to be standing.
Hello, I am still standing.
Now let me ask you something. You're telling me nothing is natural except our regular reproduction? Why yes, but I got tired of blocking out these ideas from children. It's near impossible to stop the influence of the internet from corrupting their innocence.
Fuck you, Thunder! You can suck my dick, bitch.
Actually, I got a better idea. What if I shoved what counts as normal sex into their minds at young age, the way you and the internet does with all these weird fetishes? Aha! That way I will teach them early what kind of things shouldn't be attractive to them. No, I agree that we could try to help them learn what is right during the childhood stage in our sex educational lessons.
With all the teen pregnancies that are out today, I think my boy does need to know about sexual education. From the school.
But you gotta understand, you can't trust the teachers to explain something as personal as that in front of 30 people and not get anyone confused in the progress.
You guys, we just want to know. Stay away from me, Stan! Why? Are you wearing a condom? A what?
It should be the parents' duty to explain it to them. Do you suggest we shove sexual things humanity finds normal in their faces in order to keep them from straying away?
You think that sex is about fun and games and love? No! Sex is about disease! Here's a little picture of herpes. That's right, girls. Here's what happens when you don't get boys to use condoms.
Interfering might cause problems if the teachers won't be good enough to teach it.
If you leave it up to the schools to teach sex to kids, you don't know who they're learning it from. It could be someone who doesn't know, someone who has a bad opinion of it, or even a complete pervert.
What? Why did you pan to me just now? What the hell is that supposed to mean?
An embarrassed, sexually confused teen won't just stand up and ask your teacher about something he found confusing. He'll keep it a secret and carry it all the way out of his teen development stage, and will end up as one of your rotten apples, as you say. You can't just teach the masses of children like that. It is their parents' responsibility to teach them individually. And if you can't take my word for it, let's hear it from the one and only Samuel Jackson.
It's not the government's responsibility to make people better people. It's your parents' responsibility to make you a better person. Explain to them that fantasy is fantasy, reality is reality.
Parents teaching their kids about things like that? Fetishes shouldn't exist at all. But they do. If parents can't protect their children from the internet, they'll find out about it sooner or later. Now hold on. You've said so yourself. We know way too little about fetishes, let alone every single parent does. What do you think they would say? Daddy, why do I like ass?
Oh, that must be because when you were little I sat on you.
Oh, gee, thanks, Dad.
I'm sending you to Catholic school.
Well, alright, let's say your censorship somehow managed to fail and a child slipped through and saw something that gave him a growing fetish that their parents cannot explain. Now, let's see that fetish is a harmless one, like rubbing balloons against his body.
Is there anything you're into, like, I don't know, feet or something? Leather? Spanking? I don't really know any others.
Balloons! I like to watch a woman inflate a balloon and then sit on it till it pops.
What of it? Yes, it is disgusting, but what if parents taught him to keep it to himself? Those who don't carry their fetishes into the public and keep it a secret shouldn't be judged for it if someone finds out.
No, that's what you're into. What?
Yeah, but Gloria hates loud noises.
Let them be nasty, disgusting, wild, if at least for a while from public. Everyone needs a release at least once in their lives. Stop giving people shame for who they are.
Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later, in uglier ways.
There, I did a Sigmund Freud quote. Are you happy now? Now I better end this kid before he...
Also, it's natural to want to fuck your mother.
God damn it! I can't believe what I'm hearing. Have you gone crazy? Shame is good. We all ought to feel it over doing immoral things. What's the matter? You can't take a little bit of shame?
Shame. Shame. Shame.
It sounds to me like you're the one who wants to censor out shame, just as I want to get rid of his disgust.
What's the matter with you people? You're sad that people are mean? Well, I'm sorry, the world isn't one big liberal arts college campus.
I'm not saying we should all turn shameless. It's just people shouldn't be ashamed for something they cannot get rid of, especially if it's just a harmless fantasy.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Here I sit with a cigarette
inside their head?
Wanted. New seller.
What is going on inside their head?
Did Jesus Christ have autism? I mean, let's look at the facts.
Sure, if people do find out about your fantasy, they would start making jokes. But joking is different from bullying.
Shut up, queer. I understand. Why you gotta go there? I've been having sexual fantasies about some of the other guys at school. What? Give me that.
Joking causes no harm in our image. It's fair to make both sides laugh and accept our imperfections.
I make a joke to help you forget how screwed you are.
Being offended is an alright thing. Just like being disgusted is an alright thing.
Do we have any sharp knives? What? These guys are maniacs. They want to start betting fingers. Fingers?
We all need to learn to laugh at ourselves. Comedy almost always includes laughter at someone else's expense.
Dude, that's awesome! What's wrong, dude? For the first time, I feel kind of bad for the person being farted on.
We're all adults here.
I'm joking. That's just a joke. We like to have fun here. Here's my headshot, just in case you know anybody. Can't hurt, right? Okay, now, are we all starting to feel a little bit better? Oh, come on now. How about that smile?
The only people who profit from protecting our hurt feelings are the kind of people like you. Me? You're the one who wants to protect the feelings of those disgusting people. Besides, what I do? What's wrong with finding what people might find disgusting and getting rid of it? That's where my problem comes in. You make it your job to completely get rid of things you find disgusting. Instead of just censoring the media, you also start invading personal lives to promote your message that it's completely wrong to have these harmless fantasies even in your bedroom.
Simpson scandal update. Homer sleeps nude in an oxygen tent, which he believes gives him sexual powers.
Hey, that's a half-truth.
After all, nothing raises someone's image or message better than lowering someone else's.
When you're fresh meat, kill and throw them something fresher.
So of course, you're itching to find someone different and disgusting to pick on.
Look! Different!
Hey, who's the freak with the pink on his head? Let's get him and fry him up!
Bullying, unlike harmless jokes, are classified as a punishment.
My child, have you ever heard of a place called hell? It's eternal fire and it's gonna hurt real bad. Oh, what are you gonna do, cry now?
And these disgusting people haven't done anything to you to deserve us.
You can stay, but none of your weird shit.
It's a free country, bitch.
The only harm we bring is to themselves, after all.
Oi, bro, I'm fucking addicted to
Sick.
As I said, joking is different from bullying. It's alright to make a joke about something, even if that thing offends you or disgusts you, as long as it's made to make both sides laugh. Whereas for bullying, it's there to lower your image based on your imperfections, in order to benefit the bully in some way.
Yo bitch, let's make fun of this person's problems before everyone starts talking about mine, and realizes I'm not interesting at all. Hey, let's talk about you. Shit.
I mean, heck, I am offended by anime. You don't see me trying to get rid of it all the time.
でもいっぱい食えるの。こっちにおいで。おいで。
That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. West side!
You see, it's not the jokes themselves that hurt a person, but the person behind the joke and their intentions. And it's your job to push those you find disgusting out of society. Because of you, people are losing jobs just for liking something no one should pay attention to.
The new Pee-wee doll comes with Turbo Fast! So little Pee-wee can beat this drum!
You're fired.
Teachers, doctors, and even politicians like this guy, who get fired or resign over them being exposed to the public and because of the shame you bring on them.
You can get into politics easy.
Get the fuck out of my room and play Minecraft! Fuck off!
It doesn't affect how well they work at their jobs or how they communicate with people in the public, yet you make it out like such.
The merger is definitely going to open some possibilities for the company, and
Damn, hey baby.
profit margins
nice
the way they
package.
are, I think that we could really benefit.
Would you like to sit on my face?
You completely destroy a person. You're intentionally trying to hurt them, and that's the problem. If they can't beat the fetishes you find disgusting out of their minds and it isn't hurting anyone, just let them keep it in their bedrooms. Someone has obviously never heard of professionalism. When you have a job to an employer, there is no such thing as personal.
Leather? No, definitely not. Feet? She wasn't into that.
Balloons!
Okay, once in a blue moon.
Fine, let's move on to
Spanking? How long is this gonna take?
until there's nothing I don't know about you.
Every single detail about you matters, even if it's unrelated to work. And you wanna know why? Because someone as important as me says it should matter.
I've been doing this a long time, Congressman. I know when I've scraped all the shit off the shoe.
Now convince me, why should I trust them keeping it in their bedrooms? Sooner or later they'll bring it out into the public.
Oh, shit.
Everything okay, Mr. Oh my.
This is research for a campaign.
They'll confuse everyone, or worse. Okay, let's say we do that for some reason. Purposely shoving it into everyone's faces for attention.
I'm gay!
Alright, yeah, no.
What can I do for you, sir?
Well, sexually, nothing. You see, you're a woman and I, being gay. Attention! I am gay. Just go about your business normally, as heterosexuals.
We could deal with this problem in another way. Instead of punishing them for what we find sexual, we could punish them for constantly talking about it in the public instead.
Hey! I prefer this one.
Hey, pal.
Oh!
Tell them to keep their private stuff to themselves, either internet or in their bedrooms. And if they get exposed by someone else,
nothing personal, kid.
No one should give a shit.
But I can't deal with your accusing stares. We watched each other jack off in the hot tub. There, we did it. I'm not proud of it, but there it is. Well, it's not like you're the only guy who's ever watched another guy masturbate. I've done it.
Me too. Yeah, I've done it a few times.
Yep.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Me too.
Yep, I've done it.
Yep.
Less swear words, please. Oh, okay. I mean, we don't have sex in the public parts in front of everyone. We keep it in our bedrooms, right? Just like we had our junk with clothes.
What are you guys doing here?
We're not savages anymore. So what if we kept our fetishes in our bedrooms as well, in private?
Whoa!
Yes.
Oh. Ay, caramba!
This awfully sounds like you're suggesting me to censor out everything, but not completely. Come on, buddy. If you're gonna be like me, at least go all the way.
Excuse me, that's your salad fork? That Wi-Fi is for hotel guests only. Isn't this great, Marge? We're like a half man, half bug that knows what's best for everybody. Mm-hmm.
Some things need balance. Oh, please. I suggest you to just keep on censoring some things, because I agree, some people just can't handle seeing a bunch of tits, as you say.
The word itself makes some men uncomfortable. Vagina.
Oh yeah?
But please, don't make it your job to hate on us as well. After all, a lot of fetishes do come from us naturally, the people. Like when animals mate, we still do certain types of dances to arouse their partner. What are you saying? Of course it comes from human influence. That's the definition of a natural. Natural. Something which comes from nature rather than from human influence.
Look here at the earth, our mother, our womb. She deserves your loyalty and protection. And yet, you spoil her lands, poison her oceans, blacken her skies. You're killing her.
Well, your intentions are noble, but no diesel fuel for heat, no coolants to preserve food. Millions of people would die of cold and hunger alone.
Acceptable losses in the battle to save the planet.
I gotta say something about that. Even though all of these things got into our minds while we grew up, it still is now a part of us. Everything a human is or will be is natural.
I never asked for this.
Both bad things we do and good things we do are the outcomes of us just being human. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like we do it on Discovery Channel. Do it again, guys. Nature has created us from scratch, and we've changed more times than anyone can count. There will always be new things people get attracted to, and you can't really stop it. Fetishes not being natural, as you say, shouldn't really be the reason to hate on someone anymore, for the word natural among us humans has completely lost its meaning. We have crafted wheelchairs for the disabled, condoms for the STD-filled hookers, pills for pretty much anything that nature throws at us. They can sometimes even help people more than natural medicine, which I don't know why I call it natural, for it's also just medicine with less side effects and work put into it. Yes, people say pills are unnatural because it's altered by humans, but you still need to boil your tea in water, don't you? Speaking of which, can I have my pills? Alright, I guess I'll just keep censoring everything after all. Except, I think you don't quite understand. You don't get to just get away with saying or doing something I don't want. All of you rotten apples will be discriminated, and much worse. Do you know what happens when you don't listen to me, darling? Look at what happened to YouTubers who suck up to advertisers who suck up to me. I can shut all of them down. And people losing their jobs is the smallest of your problems. I do have way more power than you could ever have. You don't tell me what a common man wants. I'm the one who says what a common man is allowed to want.
Unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
My voice is heard by millions of indoor housewives and politicians who need a good image. I control the media and everything you see. Control the media? Seems you're not doing that much of a good work then. What? Internet is something you cannot control that easily.
So the FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me.
There's more and more fetishes being created in the minds of people from many places. You hold no power of censorship there, and I say because of your censorship in the real world you only make things so much worse. People would start banding in groups on the internet to hide from you based on those common sexual fantasies, and then once such groups would go big enough, it would start converting more and more younger children who want to become popular. Oh, don't you worry, I'll find a way to control all the internet. As long as there's money involved, everything can be controlled. Besides, people hiding from what's normal banding up together? Huh, that has got to be the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Everyone needs to be spoon-fed without giving it any more thought. Everyone is afraid of the weird. That's why I'm here. I help those who would vomit from the mere mention of freaks like you. It is not the ugliness of a human we must understand, but it is the core of a human we must hide.
Super cool girl, aspirational friends, lifestyle ad with Bud Light at the end, marketing gimmick, hot women, hot men, even the rabbits 8 out of 10.
8? I'm at least a 9. If you were normal, would you really like to go home after a hard day of work, then turn on your television and see something that challenges you?
Skedaddle, skedoodle, your dick is now a noodle!
No, you want wrist, my boy. I don't watch television. Yes, as I said, if you were normal. Anyways, I gotta go. Got penises to censor and freaks like you to get rid of. Speaking of which, it's time to get rid of this video. And here we...
Yeah, I know. Yeah, book it for later.
Who's this? I don't know. Yo, who are you?
Hold on, I gotta deal with something. Mr. Greed, at your service.
Mr. Greed!
Currently, I specialize in sexualizing objects of all sorts for a profit.
Oh! But that's disgusting. Huh?
Serves bread on the table is what I say. And I've heard someone's been spitting on my bread and butter. Who would that be?
Why, it would be me. And I gotta say, you're not allowed to...
There we go! He's been holding me back for way too long! I must thank you, Rabbit! You giving me the moral high ground has revealed countless opportunities for my business and my associates!
Wait, so you sexualize everything for profit?
Do I have to?
You want to be a star, don't you? Then take it off! Yeah, that's nice.
Oh well, isn't this a hot potato? Well yes, as you've said, there are many sad people in this world. I just supply them with what they want.
Open your boxes, 1, 2, 3.
Sick. 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 Sick.
And from now on, thanks to our pal taking a vacation here, I'll produce new things you want.
The screen cuts to black and we're left with this.
Come here, you silly gecko. Oh, Gex.
That's just lovely. Gecko on Playboy model. Didn't know that genre of porn even existed. Oh, who am I kidding? It's the fucking internet. You're all sick.
We're gonna do 11 in progress, baby.
Wouldn't that mean you treat human beings just as badly?
Oh, about not eating short-time piles of meat. I guess we're still useful, it's just we can't compete nowadays to the market of a virtual. They rarely last long enough. Beauty fades so fast.
Dad! Anyone like a dad?
They either get a quick buck or extend their contract long enough to try out one of those nasty fetishes you've spoken of. But no, my buddy, the real money comes from exploiting the weak, the lowly, or even better, the children.
Let me explain this to you one more time. You have to wear the purity rings because that's how we can sell sex to little girls. See, if we make the posters with little girls reaching for your junk, then you have to wear purity rings or else Disney Company looks bad.
I can straight up create fetishes I can sell to children at young age, which would stay in their minds for at least 10 more years. They'll keep coming back to Daddy for more of his fantasies since they can't find any of it in real life.
But it might be a while, 'cause yeah, girl, we can take it slow, so we have room to grow, and then someday we can do it all.
You're so hot, Kevin!
Oh, Mrs. Gimfer has hit a real jackpot! But at the end of the day, I'm no ordinary pimp, baby! I'm a certified virtual porn producer!
I have no words. Don't you feel any kind of shame?
That was 12 words, and no, I'm disgustingly rich! I ain't missing this boat, and best of all, I'm not using any actual women anymore, so I'm hurting no one just like you said! Not that I found any problem with that before.
So cold, so hungry, so tired.
Oh, and we don't take back talk in this bitch.
The pimp hand is strong with this one.
My girls choose that type of life themselves, you see. That's how jobs work, my dear. We put people to what we're best at.
You mean what you make them think we're best at?
Right!
Maybe we'll just refuse to go on stage. Woof! You don't talk to me like that! Get the up! Get the up! Now, do we have a problem?
No, sir. No, Mr. Mouse. No, Mr. Mouse.
Oh, that's good, because I thought we had a problem for a minute there, All right, now, get out there and make me some goddamn money,
No, there should be a difference between a product and provided services.
Alright, let's stop beating around the hooker bushes here. Why do you care about them so much? These ladies themselves exploit the weaker men for money. Everyone knows there's no easier way to go rich than to exploit other people's weaknesses, just like I am exploiting theirs.
Sugar, sugar, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you.
A win-win situation right here. Oh, please, do not look at me that way. I'm just a supplier. If it'll make you feel better, I'll let you in on a little bit of a secret.
Alright.
Life is just a game, and such things as honor, empathy, and integrity won't raise your score, Mr. Bunny.
You don't fight with honor.
No. He did.
The only true powers that run this world is love and money, and I make love and money!